Christmas Together started out really slowly, to the point where I kind of felt like giving up. But I stuck with it, hoping that it would develop into something a bit more interesting. And thankfully, after maybe the first 20 minutes, half an hour, it actually became quite a delight. This film, released in 2020, directed by DeCoteau and written by J.c Priyani, is a relatively traditional Christmas romance story. We have this young woman who is an artist, and she goes to what she thinks is a pretty standard retreat for Christmas. And she's travelling from New York to LA, wanting a scene change. But when she goes there, she realises that actually she wasn't meant to be there. The owner of the house, his young daughter, put up an ad for the property, initially to get some money so she can get a puppy. She really wants a puppy. Whether or not she'll get the puppy, I won't say. And it quickly becomes less about her getting money for the puppy by renting out the retreat, the lodge, the house, the room, whatever you want to call it, and more about her wondering if this is the right match for her father. And she, finds out more about this woman, and it's all about the three of them coming together as a prospective family unit. I'm not going to say what happens in the end, but I will say that it's delightfully Christmas. I feel like Ava, as our protagonist, is very likeable, very easy to get on with, and she's one of those characters where I just think, yeah, I can see what you're doing, I agree with your actions, and I don't dislike you. And that sounds like a weird thing to say, but there are a lot of female rom-com protagonists who are just annoying, but she's actually likeable. I liked her a lot. She's played by Anne-Marie Dobbins, but my favourite character is Mia, played by Rylie Coe. She is amazing. I don't know how old she is. I certainly don't know how old she is when this was filmed, but I believe the character is about 12, and she is fantastic. She has a brilliant way of conveying what she's saying, not just through her voice, but through her facial expressions, which a lot of child actors, heck, even a lot of adult actors, don't quite do. She delivers a monologue at one point, and it was so beautiful and so very well delivered, and just throughout, I thought she was absolutely fantastic and really thoroughly enjoyed her. Definitely one of my favourite younger actors that I've seen in quite a while. Is this the best Christmas film I've ever seen? No, it's not. But despite the rocky start, and it really was a rocky start, despite that, I quickly fell in love with it. And as a whole, I'm very happy to recommend it, and it did put me in the Christmas spirit. The Christmas music wasn't as frequent as I would have liked, but the decorations are aplenty. Their next door neighbour is brilliant. It had pretty much, maybe missing the bow, but otherwise had the whole package.